What's up guys, Perry here, and we are back with another ALS video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can AFK farm rerolls, or technique shards, whatever you want to call them, overnight by doing absolutely nothing. I have 400 right now. I would have more, but I keep gambling and spending them. But you can easily get 100 plus shards overnight and over 200 a day if you leave it on the whole time. Before we start the method, you are going to need two things. So number one, you're going to need Tiny Task. Everyone uses Tiny Task. If you don't know what it is, it's just a software that records what your PC does. So, you know, if I start recording, move my mouse, end the recording, it'll trace my exact movements and do them over and over and over again. So if you don't have Tiny Task, it's a free program. Just search up Tiny Task on Google. It'll be the first download link. It's safe. It's not a virus or anything. Everyone uses it, myself included. I can vouch that you'll be fine. And you're also going to need Rengoku. Now, if you don't have Rengoku, that's okay, because I have a video on how you can easily farm for him. Wink, wink. And I'll put the link for that in the description if you don't have him yet. But you're definitely going to need Rengoku for this method. I don't think there's any other character that you could use instead. Maybe Benamaru, but he's a lot harder to get than Rengoku is. So yeah, also you don't need glitched on him, but you do need a go to trait. So Overlord Plus, you're gonna want to get that on him. So two things that you need for this method: number one, Tiny Task, and number two, Rengoku with a half decent trait. So you know you're gonna need, okay, not that, you're gonna need to get at least Overlord, because Shinigami is not gonna be good enough, not enough of a damage buff. But Overlord, now we're talking. So yeah, Overlord, Avatar, or Glitch, any of those three will work. Whichever one you have, just try to roll that on a Rengoku. Once you have those two things, we can start the method. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to raids, and you're going to choose Snowy Capital. The reason that we're going to do Snowy Capital is because all of the units in this raid specifically are nature type. So our fire Rengoku is going to be doing tons and tons of damage. Another important thing that I forgot to mention before we actually get into the raid is that your preferences, right? Make sure you have 2x play speed on. That's going to be really important. Make sure you have continuous playback on. Also really important. Recording and playback hotkeys are purely preference. There is no right or wrong answer for these. My recording hotkey is F8, and then I change the playback hotkey to F8. That's just how I personally like it when I'm doing my macros. But yeah, make sure you have, what the heck, okay, I forgot my auto clicker was on, whoopsies. Where was I? Make sure that you have 2x play speed and continuous playback on, because those are going to be the most important things for this macro. And your recording and playback hotkeys don't really matter. Always on top is a personal preference thing. I just like having that on, but you don't need to have it on yourself. And with all that being said, now we can get into the macro. Alright, so as soon as you load into the game, you start recording, start spamming O. Keep spamming O on your keyboard so it zooms out, and you're going to keep spamming it over and over again just until this timer runs out. Once that timer is over, start spamming your Rengoku and try to place him in this little far right hand corner. This is going to be the best spot for him. Just keep spamming him until you get the money to place him. Should be pretty soon. There we go. Perfect. Keep doing it a little bit more just in case. Now go over here, spam X just to make sure you deselect them. Spam the little upgrade tab on him, like that. Click right around here. This is where your restart button should be, and end the recording. Now we're going to save it, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it ALS Reroll Video Recording. Save that. I'm going to change my preferences back to F8 for the playback. Personal preference thing, you guys don't have to do that. And now, I'm going to let this recording play out a couple of times just so you know that it works, and you know that I'm not lying to you. And you can get away with 3x play speed probably, but I just like keeping it on 2x. With all that being said, I'll leave this background footage running for a little bit, and we will be back. Alright, well, you guys saw the proof. That is my best macro for farming infinite rerolls. And, you know, just for shits and giggles, we got 400 rerolls. Let's spend like 50 rerolls on our guts and see if we get anything good. Now, I don't recommend this because I'm being impatient. I really should be waiting for the little 4x luck weekend. But, you know, it's for the video. And who knows, maybe we'll get a half decent trait. Maybe we'll get a little damage trait. I wouldn't mind. No, stop giving me vulture. Oh my god. No, we're getting some blue traits, nothing too crazy. But we're looking for a rainbow colored trait. Not vulture. We're looking for something a little bit better than that. Not demigod. We want a legendary trait. Something that starts with O, ends with Overlord. Are we gonna get that in 100 rerolls? I guess I'll go fuck myself. Okay, whatever. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up my video on how to AFK farm trait rerolls. If you enjoyed the video, learned anything new, or just like to hear me talk about the game, feel free to like, sub, comment, all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. If people can't macro, I might put out a separate video on just like reroll methods. But let me know in the comments if you want to see that or not. With all that being said, that's it from me. Stay tuned for more content. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and we will catch you in the next one.